we're going with the center part today. Anyway, it's that time again. We have 5 minutes for us, and I asked you guys to ask me some cues so I could A them. So here are my A's. How would you fit an elephant into a refrigerator? Well, Jillian, I would say I would probably just find a really huge refrigerator, or maybe find some of those like mushrooms or little candies that Alice had in Alice in Wonderland and shrink the elephant so that I could put it inside of the refrigerator. I mean, those are the only logical answers, right? Has the culture of another country you've traveled to ever had a significant impact on your life? Shelly, I think this is a great question because 1, I love traveling, and number 2, oh yeah, it did. The first time I really left the United States was when I traveled abroad and studied in London, and I really love London still to this day. It is one of my favorite places in the world, and I never get tired of going there. And I think that experience was so valuable for me because I not only learned a lot about, you know, the world and a different culture, but I learned a lot about myself. I was exposed to all these different experiences that I wouldn't be exposed to in my everyday life at home. For example, having to read maps, because back then I didn't have a smartphone with me to take everywhere. So when we would travel to other countries outside of England, we had to read maps and figure out, you know, signs. In old cities, roads aren't always laid out on a super easy to figure out grid system. I think that having that experience of leaving the United States made me crave even more travel. It made me want to see other places, experience different foods, meet different people. I just had the best time, and I remember coming back and just feeling so invigorated and having that feeling of like, oh, I don't want to go back. I love this so much. I love this. I love all of these new experiences and really immersing myself in a new place. I think it definitely has contributed to my love of traveling and just exploring new things and not being afraid to have an adventurous heart. How have you been feeling after coming out here on the interwebs? This is a question that I have received a lot, not only, you know, here from you guys, but in real life as well. First of all, I want to say that when I made my coming out video, it wasn't for the internet. It was for myself and for you guys. And it just happened to be on the internet, and you know, whoever saw it. It was really about me sharing this part of myself with you guys, the ones who have been there with me. And it was also really difficult too. I was an emotional wreck, let me tell ya. You know, if I had to sum it all up, it has been absolutely incredible. I feel so liberated. It just, you know, I really feel like myself. When you're able to live a more authentic and honest life yourself, your relationships then become more authentic and honest. I feel like I'm getting closer to the people that I'm around because I've shattered that glass wall that I had up. And all of you, just from your tweets and your comments and your messages, it's really incredible to see, and it touches me. And you know, I'm kind of, I don't have words for it, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. If you could live in a movie, which one would you want to live in? Oh my God, The Secret Garden faux show! First of all, it takes place in England, so yeah! Also, English countryside, yeah! And Secret Garden, that's like my dream. I loved that movie as a kid, and I really love the book too. And I've always wanted to discover like a secret garden and then bring it back to life. I just find something very romantic about it, but it's also very beautiful. I love plants and nature, so I would choose The Secret Garden. And the last question for today, am I having a meetup anytime soon? Well, I will be at VidCon from July 23rd through the 25th. So if you want to go check out the VidCon schedule on the VidCon site, I'll have a link down below for you guys, and you can check out that entire schedule. I will be there, ready for you and your hugs. Well, my friends, that is gonna be it for today. I will see you guys in my next 5MFU video, or you know, over on that main channel of mine. So yeah, I love you. Thank you for listening. If you have something that you'd like me to talk about in my next 5MFU video, you can leave a comment down below or tweet me on Twitter using the hashtag 5MFU. It's time for me to peace out. Goodbye. Oh, I gotta get up and turn this camera off. My God.